In today's video, I am going to be breaking down some of the Boston Celtics plays and what they do when it comes to passing so that you can pass the ball better in game. So let's get down and let's check this out. Really quickly, make sure to go check out my vertical jump training book down in the description below. Okay, so if we watch this first play and this first pass from the wing to the other wing, what are some things that we actually see? Now, of course, Tatum missed the shot, got fouled, but what type of pass was this? This was a nice chest-to-chest pass. This was not a lob pass. This was not a bounce pass for a distance. This was a straight line pass. There was zero arc on this pass. That's the type of passes that you need to make. When you do make one-hand passes, they are, again, a straight line pass. There's no arc to it. It's a straight line pass. Now we get a staggered screen and Smart attacks the rim. Corner pops up to the wing, which is actually a good move because there's a defensive gap there. Smart then passes that ball out, but again, was there any lob to that pass? No, this was, yes, an overhead pass, but that was a straight line pass. We don't want any lob in our passes, and that's a massive mistake a lot of players make. Now here we have a quick back screen on the wing and then an on-ball screen for the ball handler. Coming off of this screen, the ball handler attacks the rim. Now there are some coaches who will say do not jump to pass, and while yes, there are times that you do not want to jump and pass, I agree with that. However, in a half-court set, jumping to pass is actually okay because now this gets you up into the air so you can get over top of the defense, but it can give you multiple options to pass to. Here, he was originally going to pass to Tatum because that's probably what the play called for. However, this man was in perfect position to pick off that pass if that pass was made. So instead, he passed out to Smart on the perimeter. Now, continuing to run this play, Smart again is looking for the pass. He makes this pass out to the corner, but guess what? Look at the pass. There was only a little bit of a lob to that pass. After making that pass, Jason Tatum was able to make that shot. Now, lob passes are okay. This one is lobbing over top of the defense. But this is going and taking a path where there was no defenders looking to intercept that pass. Before you make a pass, you have to understand and see what the defenders are doing so that now when you do make that lob pass, you can get it to the player you intended to hit, and of course they can potentially hit their shot. Now if you were to make this pass, and let's say this man was playing a bit higher, or maybe this man was playing a bit closer to you, and you wanted to get that lob pass over top, there would have been players in the way potentially to intercept that pass, and that would then create a turnover. Now again, here's another lob pass, but the only reason why this was a lob is because he's passing over top of a cutting player, and there is zero defenders who are looking to intercept that pass. The closest person to this guy was 15 feet away, and because of that, he was able to get himself an open shot. Now here, player gets the ball in the post and he looks over his shoulder really quick. He looks over his shoulder to look if there's any help coming, and then he picks up the ball, goes to a jump stop. He's looking this way so that his peripheral vision is able to see where the defenders are. He could probably even see this guy, and he'll understand that, hey, there's probably a guy behind me. This guy is going to be looking to reach in, so I better not shoot. I can kick out to a guy who's wide open, who's moving off ball to hit that shot. Again, when he makes this pass out, that's a very hard pass. That's a straight line pass, and it hits the player right in the chest. Unless there's a player cutting to the rim, you shouldn't be aiming away from their body. You should be aiming exactly where that player wants it, whether it be at the chest, at the head, or maybe at the waist, depending on how they like to take their shots. Now this next one, watch how fast that ball moves. Look at what Marcus Smart just did there. Did you see that? If we rewind just a bit, he gets that pass from the point, and watch what he does here. He does a quick fake pass this way. He is then able to bring that ball back around and goes for a one-hand bounce pass to the corner for that three-point shot. If it wasn't for this fake pass that removed that defender or at least pushed him out further, then this open bounce pass would have never been open. In fact, this fake pass here opened up a lane where Marcus Smart could have attacked through and then kicked it out later and could have solidified a wide open shot for him, because by attacking that would have gained Embiid, which would have left him wide open. But he was able to get that pass through because he made the fake pass. Okay, so here we get a kick out pass to the corner. Corner shot fake, gets the defender up into the air, takes one dribble in, gathers two defenders, makes a quick kick out pass. He doesn't just stop and then wait. He doesn't wait for these guys to collapse on him, because if he waited even a millisecond, this guy would be covering here and he would have been trapped and he would have had nobody to pass to. By thinking quick and getting that ball kicked out quick, Marcus Smart for swinging it quickly around the perimeter and then getting two players on ball here. This man is recovering out to Tatum because nobody wants Tatum to shoot. This was the right decision out to Marcus Smart. This gathered another defender, swinging it quickly again to the corner for that three. Moving that ball quickly with quick, precise, very hard passes can get you those threes. Here we see again a lob, but when he made this lob, it was for a player who was cutting to the basket, leading him, telling him where to go. If you do lob, you need to tell that player where to go, and here he was able to get that alley-oop dunk. Being able to do these quick drop passes as well is extremely important, and every player should know how to do these. This should not be a weak pass either. This needs to be a nice, hard, fast pass to your teammate. Now, this pass into the low post into Marcus Smart was a really smart idea, but when he's about to receive that pass, he's got his head up. He's scanning the surroundings. He's not a low post player. He's a guard, but if you can get that ball into the low post and look for off-ball cutters, here we get it, or they get it to Tatum, who's then able to finish at the rim, then understanding where your teammates are and where they're going is extremely important. I hope that by learning how the NBA players pass the ball, we can actually pass the ball better ourselves. If it has helped you, hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure to go check out my books down in the description below to help you become a better basketball player and coach.